All right, now that we opened the can of worms, let's go ahead and talk about part one of watch. So that in my head was like, circles are already turning. I go to my car to see, and I couldn't find anything. And then he pops up at my job, like, and he was like, no, I'm gonna change, whatever. I went home, he was still, this is the last part that I'm gonna post about Aaron, the buff guy from Pop the Balloon Game and Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So, he was like, yeah, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car. You guys don't know that. You guys really need to be careful who you make famous.
Post, I just cropped her name off of it.
I don't know if I wanted to do it, but again, the reason why I did it was because I wanted other women to be safe.
What up, YouTube? Back with another video for us to check out. It's about a viral plumber that got fired from his job after being disrespectful on Pop the Balloon. Now all his exes are airing him out for being controlling. How y'all doing out there, my good people? You already know what it is. Let's go on and jump into this video and then we'll go on and do our thing. You already know what it is. Hope everybody out there is feeling well, having a great one.
All right, now that we opened the can of worms, let's go ahead and talk about part one of Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So his name is Aaron. Aaron is my... All right, now that we opened the can of worms, let's go ahead and talk about part one of Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So his name is Aaron. Aaron is my ex. We dated for a few months and it didn't last very long, and let me tell you why. He is like insane. It's like he has that little person talking to him in the corner of his shoulder at all times. Like he's making up constant stories in his head about like that I'm cheating on him. All right, welcome back to part two of Watch Who You Date. We're talking about Aaron, the guy that went viral on Pop the Balloon Game. So anyways, he starts to distance me from my family. He starts to track me. I give him my location because I had nothing to hide. Every time I would walk by the window, my location would show that I was outside. So he'd call me like, what are you doing outside? Who are you messing with at work? Why aren't you working? Like that controlling, right? Then he starts doing pop-ups at my job, and it got so bad because he would show up in his work truck while he's supposed to be at work at my job that my supervisor had to keep watching me. We had to basically like, everybody had to walk me to my car after work to make sure that I made it. And the girls would text me, hey, did you make it? Again, it's a clinic full of girls. So that was a red flag number two. And then one time I walked outside to the cafeteria and he calls me and he's like, how did I know you were outside? So that in my head was like, circles are already turning. I go to my car to see.
That's more than just controlling. That's being obsessed. That's like being a psychopath. That's a serial stalker if you ask me. Yeah, dude definitely is more than controlling. He's insecure. Sounds like he's a serial stalker, you know what I mean? Being for real. But yeah, man, you know wow, that's crazy. He's tripping with them butter teeth too, man. Let's go on and jump back into this real quick.
The tracker, because he is capable of doing some shit like that. And I couldn't find anything. And then he pops up on my job like, circles are already turning. I go to my car to see if he put a tracker because he is capable of doing some shit like that. And I couldn't find anything. And then he pops up on my job like, don't break up with me, don't do this, like, I'll change. I thought I was gonna catch you doing something. And I was like, how did you know I was outside, right? He said, I put my extra phone tracking you in your car and I left it on record because I was expecting to record you doing something, as in cheating on me or like messing around in your car. And I was like, I was done. After that, I was completely done. I said, get your stuff, get out of my house and come bring me my key. And he was like, no, I'm gonna change, whatever. I went home, he was still there. He was like, let's try to work it out. I was like, you know, he already lives with me, he moved here, like whatever. And then it was going, I was going to do it so bad. And then he went to go get coffee from me or something from Starbucks. And he was like, something's wrong with your car. And I was like, what do you mean something's wrong with my car? He's like, yeah, it started to act weird. And I was like, okay, hold on right there. My car, I have a 2019 Dodge Challenger. It's been perfectly fine. I kept up with the oil. I don't understand. All of a sudden you're driving it and something's wrong with it. Part three, and this is the last part that I'm going to post about Aaron, the buff guy from Pop the Balloon Game.
So yes, you know, pretty much this dude was on that show, Pop the Balloon Game. Some of y'all probably heard of it, some of y'all probably not. I've came across it, but I ain't never watched it. And And I guess, you know what I mean, he was just being disrespectful to all the women on there. I didn't get a chance to watch it, being arrogant or whatever. And I guess now this is his ex that's airing his ass out. And I guess he gonna get fired from it. So we'll see. Like I said, I ain't seen none of these videos yet. I just see it's floating all around, all over the internet. Yeah, let's get back into it though.
So, he was like, yeah, your car's acting funny. Aaron, the buff guy from Popped Up, it's been perfectly fine. I kept up with the oil. I don't understand. All of a sudden you're driving it and something's wrong with it. Part 3, and this is the last part that I'm going to post about Aaron, the buff guy from Popped Up Balloon Game.
Crazy.
Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So, he was like, yeah, your car's acting funny. I was like, no. At that point, I was like, already get out of my house. Like, I don't want you here. You ain't paid one bill. You put $20 a light one time, and maybe you spent like $30 on groceries because I was gonna.
Yeah, he too busy being a psychopath. He too busy being a serial stalker.
Do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills, because then he's gonna feel like he has the right to either stay there or like, oh, I paid the rent, I live here too. But in all reality, everything that I had gotten was mine, and I didn't allow him any part of that. So I was like, all right, get out, whatever. He leaves. He still tried to contact me. I was like, no, get out. I grabbed my car. I went to my mom's house because I didn't want him to try to come back and to try to convince me. And on my way to my mom's, I start to feel that my car is starting to shake. I'm like, dang.
What the heck?
What is it? I took it to 2 different mechanics that were like, it was the spark plugs, the ignition coils. I fixed that. And then I went to another mechanic because it started to shake again. And supposedly it was the same thing. They fixed that again. So I went to a 3rd mechanic, and he's like, I think they might have put sugar in your gas tank, but
wow.
I would need to take out the gas tank to make sure.
Wow.
And I'm like, no, I don't think he would be capable of doing something like that. Whatever. So I couldn't find what was wrong with it. At this point, I had moved out already because I was so scared. My mom had let me borrow money because I needed to move out before my lease was up, so he didn't know where I lived. I moved apartments.
Wow.
So at this point, I went and got a new car. I went to the dealership and I got a new car. I changed my car. And when I asked him, hey, did you ever find out what was wrong with my Challenger? He said, yes, there was sugar in the gas tank. So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, you know, practices this religion
is doing a bunch of hoe shit. That's, you know, man, listen. It's bad enough when women spaz out and do shit like that. When you got a man acting like that, bro, that shit is ridiculous. That is way worse in my eyes for a man to be doing stuff like that than to see women do it. Fingernail polish on the car, slashing tires, breaking windows, you know, doing all that extra shit. To see a man doing that, bro, that's some super weak sissy ass shit. Straight up, man. Dude tripping out here, bro. He too weak. Flawed ass cat.
Tracked my car, put a phone to this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my Bible and, you know, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. And I would do things like say everything he needed to hear, like, yeah, I cheated on you, like, because I was so scared of him.
She just wanted him out of there.
Like, this guy has a record. You guys don't know that. You guys really need to be careful who you make famous on this app. Number 3, I had nothing to do with him losing his job. Just because he scooped really low into a petty level and posted my kids on his TikTok and posted my phone number on his TikTok after I messaged him saying, do not involve my kids and take it down, he went and posted the video. My side of the story went viral, but I am not the only one. I just had the platform to tell my story, but there's at least 6 other girls with the same exact story.
Man.
So I had nothing to do with it. Number 4, just because you're gonna scoop low, I'm not gonna scoop lower. Exactly, this is one of the reasons why I started to tell my story. And after I told my side of the story, so many women have came forward. Now this girl I found on Facebook, well, it was sent to me, and she's basically saying that they hung out and he's going around stating he got $500 on whoever finds her because that she stole his wallet or whatever, but he actually just
Hey, look.
This is her original.
Hey, his ass looks scandalous, man. He just looked like one of them grimy niggas, man. For real, bro. He looks super scandalous, man. Look his ass, bro. He tripping.
Post, I just cropped her name off of it.
I don't want to expose her. I don't want to put her in any danger. Name off of it. I don't want to expose her. I don't want to put her in any danger. So this is the Facebook post. She says she works really hard for her money. It looks like she's a single mom as well, and that he's like airing her out to whoever. This is a picture of him, and that's her little story. If she wants to come out and tell her story, that is completely up to her. It did take me a little while to come out with my side of the story. I didn't know if I wanted to do it, but again, the reason why I did it was because I wanted other women to be safe. I wanted other women to feel like they can come forward to any type of experience of abuse that they have been through, and you know, I can keep showing you guys proof if you guys want, but that's that.
He a stalker, bro. Dude is crazy. Alright, my good people, that's the end of that video, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it, real talk. Yeah, man, it's sad that you got people out here like this, man. It ain't just men. You got women like that. You got men like that, you know, they just can't take no for no, or no as an answer. They don't have a shut-off switch. They become obsessed and possessive over people. You know what I mean? And that's a really dangerous situation to be in, man. It's crazy situation to be in when you have a stalker or someone that's just too obsessed with you or addicted to you. And I don't want nobody like that. You know what I mean? Love me, but don't love me to the point, you know, you gonna lose your mind over me, straight up. Nobody wants to go through that. But yeah, man, this brother here, to me personally, crazy, psychopath, narcissist, habitual liar. He's probably all of that, bro. I guarantee you he is, bro. So yeah, man, y'all make sure too, because I'm gonna drop a video too on him responding, or he got a video out too, and I'm about to go and, you know, drop that one as well. So y'all check that one out as well, man. See what he's talking about. But I appreciate once again all my Black Sheep Grittin followers and loyal supporters for once again vibing with me. I appreciate all the love and support, man. And I hope everybody out there is leveling up and doing what they supposed to do. Until next time, my good people, y'all know what it is. Let's get it.
Maneuver. Cause nigga, I like money and nice shit. My swag is priceless, my bag is righteous. You mad? I got the